Going to be my deathbed. I don't want my overwhelming big regret that I watched a 50-minute VShred video.
Because pretty much every single video this guy puts out is full of misinformation and really does nothing except mislead people and promote garbage products in the process.
I can't believe he's saying this stuff. It's mind-blowing that he's that stupid.
This has no idea what the
All
fuck
these
he's
buff
talking about.
guys.
Yeah, not a fan.
Welcome back, Kim HD. So today what I'll be reacting to is we need to stop VShred. Apparently VShred, I don't know if you heard of him, but he's a big time YouTuber in the fitness community, and a lot of the stuff he say isn't true. Like, he's the one that has the ad saying eat the pizza, don't eat the salad, and a whole bunch of crazy stuff. So apparently he's a scammer and he's lying, and this big corporation is controlling whatever. So let's watch this video. Let's check this out, see what's going on. All right, let's go.
A quick Google search reveals he was single-handedly responsible for 2020. But jokes aside, Vince is what you would call a fitness guru, and it doesn't take long to identify his
I need to
infamy.
get back in the
For
gym.
those of you who don't know VShred, he's just a retard.
There is seriously something wrong that you want innocent people to ingest highly controversial and simply dangerous ingredients.
One day I'm going to be on my deathbed. I don't want my overwhelming big regret that I watched a 50-minute VShred video.
Because pretty much every single video this guy puts out is full of misinformation and really does nothing except mislead people and promote garbage products in the process.
I can't believe he's saying this stuff. It's mind-blowing that he's that stupid.
This has no idea what the
All
fuck
these
he's
buff
talking about.
guys.
Yeah, not a fan.
In an industry with so much debate, there seems to be something that everyone agrees on.
You should not listen to VShred, right? You just shouldn't.
But here's where it gets confusing. Despite being hated amongst the fitness community, his brand is growing year after year, and after supposedly hitting $100 million in sales within just 3 years, it would seem as if he is only becoming more and more successful. So why is VShred regarded as the villain of the industry? What is the reason for all the hate? And despite all of this, why is he only going to make more and more money? Over the past few months, I've spent way too much of my time researching VShred, so you don't have to. And spoiler alert, things are not as innocent as they seem.
Popular and successful as these influencer programs can seem, you need to
It's always misinformation within the fitness community with supplements and all type of stuff, workouts and everything. It's crazy. Really good
In
editing.
2015, VShred posted a video named Get Shredded Fast. This is his first public video on the channel, and it was pretty much your average run-of-the-mill follow-along video.
What's up, guys? Vince, the creator of the Vince Andy Six-Pack Shred here.
He then went on to post video after video and was slowly growing his brand, providing tips in a similar way to the YouTuber Athlean X. And as a result, he gained thousands and thousands of followers. Things were going great, and what seemed like an innocent, wholesome fitness channel was on the
Athlean X.
rise. Until this man came along. He highlighted how VShred had in fact been making content a little too similar to Athlean X, and was essentially plagiarizing his videos.
He just copies everything word for word most of the time from what Athlean
Word
X
for
does.
word.
He takes a video of Athlean X's from the past, and then he decides that he is going to remake it, stumbling over the words because he doesn't understand it the way that Jeff does.
The
That's crazy, because usually when you plagiarize, well, I guess plagiarism is copying it word for word, but how hard would it be to make a video saying the same thing, doing the same thing as somebody else, like an actor? That's crazy.
magnifying glass was on VShred, and it quickly became apparent that Vince
crazy.
had absolutely no idea what he was talking about.
And this goes for any cable extension, for any tricep extension on the cable. When you're doing a tricep extension on a cable right here, what happens is, yes, right here, and then first off, when you're doing this, a lot of
After being
he fumbling over his words, bro. Like, is it a cable extension or a tricep extension? That's crazy. See, in the fitness community, and even a lot of communities like finance, you can't BS people, especially in the fitness community. People will call you out because you have people that really know this stuff. So you can't fake that. He was stumbling hard over those words, like he's forgetting his lines. Like, that's crazy, man. It's crazy.
Being exposed, he began to make his own content for the first time, and this only further highlighted how clueless he was. He tried to teach people to deadlift, all while not knowing how to himself.
Talking about the Romanian deadlift, that is just when you see people stepping up to the bar, they have their feet about shoulder width apart, feet slightly pointed outwards, and they grab this bar just outside of their shins, and they pull this straight up their legs. They drive their hips forward, lock out their glutes.
He spreads tons of misinformation.
Today, I'm gonna be showing you guys why the bench press is never going to get your chest any bigger.
And has even tried to invent his own dangerous exercises.
What is that?
Which Athlete X mocked.
Ow!
What is that?
What are you doing?
What is that? It's my question.
Jesse, what the f are you doing now? And what is up with that hair? Oh, I copied it.
But what is perhaps more of a concern is the fact that despite his apparent lack of knowledge, he is selling his own programs. And you would have thought that given his awful track record and
that's the sad
extortionate
part.
prices, he must struggle to make sales. I mean, nobody takes him seriously, right? And that
Beginners.
is where you would be wrong.
The
Despite his
beginners.
poor reputation,
They don't
most
know.
of his videos receive positive feedback, his followers are increasing, and he's only
40K.
making more and more money.
That's the sad part. People like this, or companies, prey on the uninformed. They prey on the beginners. They just want to learn about fitness. They don't know much about dieting or what type of workouts or fasting. And so they believe, they don't know what to believe because they're new. So when you see a guy like him who looks like he knows what he's talking about, because, you know, he in good shape, and he has, you know, a big following on YouTube, he must know what he's saying, right? That's the sad part. So it becomes his funnel where he continues to grow, but by preying on people who aren't educated, who don't know about fitness. So, you know, I've been working out. I might not look like it because I've been slacking in the past year or so, but I've been working out since 8th grade when I started playing football. I got my own gym membership in 9th grade, and I have not stopped ever since. Yeah, I'm inconsistent, but I've been working out a lot. Most of the people don't know much about fitness or dieting. So that's how he's continuing to make money by people who just don't know. And that's sad.
So what
taking
is
that
going
money, he got a Ferrari.
Behind the curtains.
That's life, man. It's capitalism.
Not know. The success of VShred was no coincidence. Founded in 2015, VShred was formed by a group
Of internet marketers, fitness experts.
Ooh.
who likely found Vince a model at the time
Corporation.
and understood that making him the face of the company would be a monetarily good idea. The more attractive you are, the easier it is to influence people, and as Greg
Fact. That's why the most popular men and women on Instagram are the ones who are the most attractive. It just is what it is. This is how our country works. You know, the more attractive you are, the more you can sell, the more people like you. It just is what it is. So with that, it's easy to get over on people, unfortunately, because people want to be like you.
Duchette put it.
It's like the Richter scale, okay?
Need a haircut.
The higher your number. So if you're a 10, bump, you're like the freaking earthquake to blow up all earthquakes. He's up there. He's close to a 10. The higher you up, okay, hear me out, the more money you can make.
Yep.
Now with around 100 to 200 employees, VShred is a big business.
This is how I work over
And while
here.
Vince is the face of the company, you must remember that he's essentially just a puppet on strings,
Puppet on
doing
strings.
whatever he is told by the internet marketers. You see, these are the true people behind the company's success. Capitalizing on their marketing expertise, these people create ad after ad after ad, using every marketing trick under
Marketing.
the sun, in a similar way to which six-pack shortcuts grew their business.
So most people think that I eat salads all day. I'm starving myself to maintain
Got some sushi rolls.
In reality, I actually eat like a pig.
Pizza or salad? Which one do you think I'm having for dinner?
I seen that commercial. It's funny because I didn't know much about VShred, and then all of a sudden, I remember that commercial because it came on. I watch a lot of YouTube, and I remember that commercial. And I remember the ad, and I remember watching that thinking, did he just say eat a pizza over salad? You don't even have to be a fitness expert of 10 plus years to understand that that's false. Calories in versus calories out. In a calorie deficit, you lose weight. In a calorie surplus, you gain weight. And if you're in a calorie surplus and you're eating healthy, unhealthy food, and you're not working out, you're gonna get fat. It's not rocket science. So when I saw that commercial, I was like, "Damn, who's this guy? Who's this clown?"
Dinner tonight. Well, it's not this. It's definitely not this rabbit food.
And I'm sorry to keep pausing. Another thing, I've seen a few of his ads. They do a lot of advertising. A lot of his ads, he's talking for 30 minutes. Hasn't said anything about losing weight. He's just talking, walking around with a camera, and I'm like, so you're gonna tell me how to lose weight?
Of course, anyone with decent gym knowledge can see straight through their advertising and identify that it's just a bunch of emotionally manipulative pseudoscience.
But they're preying on the people who don't know.
What they're calling a biological loophole that takes just 30 seconds first thing in the morning that can help crank up even the slowest of metabolisms and help promote calorie burning all day long.
With a bunch of questionable testimonials.
It looks like the VShreds thing is like photoshopped in there.
However, that's the best thing about internet marketing. You can set up your ads in such a way that they only target the beginners, as these are the easiest to manipulate. Most of a company's spend is not invested into making the programs and videos accurate, full of science and optimal for their customers, but is spent on running ads to millions of people. Now you may argue that there's nothing wrong with this process, and marketing isn't something which should be demonized. However, it's the way in which the company goes about this, which in my opinion is extremely shady. Which ad looks more appealing to beginners?
Yeah, if I didn't know anything about working out and I decided one day I want to get in shape, which guy would I click on? No offense to Athlete X is obvious to do to the left. Like if I didn't know anything about working out or YouTube, and I never watched YouTube videos on fitness, the left catches your eye. It's all about marketing and advertising, what grabs your attention. And even though that one might be good, Athlete X to the right, that's not what catches your attention. The first one you look at is this super shredded, model looking pretty boy in a Calvin Klein draws with the flames. That catches your attention, so most beginners are going to click on him just because of how he look. Unfortunately, it is what it is. Marketing, man. Visual. We're visual people.
The only problem is, it's full of false promises. Even Vince himself looks like he's having a hard time reading some of these dubious scripts. Probably because he doesn't actually believe what he's saying.
Yeah,
Vince
you know it's shady.
And if you're looking for a way to take your performance in the gym, your energy in the gym, your mood and your focus at the gym, and even your results after the gym to the next level, you have to try pre-workout by Sculpt Nation.
And just as an observation, literally all of VShred reviews on YouTube, where the speaker doesn't look like they've got a gun to their head, have very few good things to say.
Did VShred work for you? I'm just gonna be honest.
No.
What? No.
Just be honest. Just say no.
I just realized this is not good for my body. It's not based in science. It's not what I want. It's not going to add to my long-term fitness and overall healthy well-being. So I just stopped.
All in all, don't buy this program. If I could give it less than 1 star, I would. The exercise selection is okay, but everything else is trash. But as a whole, I think most people won't see very good results from this. The best you can do is survive.
I mean, they're telling people to eat pizza instead of salad, and you'll get abs. Dude, you don't have to know about fitness to understand that that's not true. The common person who has never lifted a weight should know that that's not true. But unfortunately, there are some people out here who are sheep and will follow misinformation instead of doing our own research, unfortunately.
From this alone, it's very easy to grasp that the company's only intention is to make as much money as possible. But if you need further convincing, let's take a look at their supplement line, where Vince accidentally admits that the company only wants profit. At your expense, of course.
What? Yeah. You got a lot of companies that's like that.
Perhaps one of the worst things about VShred is their supplement line, Sculpt Nation. Described by many as a parody of the supplement industry, this supplement line highlights just about everything wrong with the industry, ranging from fat burners which just do not work, testosterone boosters which are scientifically proven to not have any significant effect on muscle growth, their selection is definitely interesting.
Trying to make
Do
that
not
money.
be fooled by the
Creatine.
ridiculous marketing promising to blowtorch body fat. Not one of these supplements is worth your money. Besides being hugely overpriced and backed only by pseudoscience, the actual ingredients they use are often clinically underdosed, as every in-depth Sculpt Nation review will tell you. Another trick.
So, how are companies able to just sell any type of supplement without some form of requirements like the FDA? Like, so anybody can just make a supplement and put whatever in it and let people take it? And as long as they're good internet marketers and catch people visually, they make a lot of money, all while not helping or hurting people. That's crazy. Like, what are the regulations on creating supplements? Why is that still a thing? Like, it's 2021. People been talking about fake supplements since the 2000s, the early 2000s. Why is there not any rules? So, I blame the system, because you know you got shady people that's gonna try to make money. That's how it is. So don't give them no window to do it. It's that simple.
The company went for was using proprietary blends. I always recommend people to go for companies which do not use these, because as VShred said,
what's cool is that they don't slap some proprietary blend on the nutrition label, which basically just means that they don't
All you gotta do is look on the label. Yes,
and
they do.
Also usually means they're using minimal dosages and getting higher profit margins, because that's what supplements usually do.
are you beginning to see some of the problems here? And yet the company
They're like a mafia, like the mob. They look shady.
still has the audacity to post this.
You can probably understand why Sculpt Nation's board of directors is constantly telling me that we need to set the price of burn to at least $249 per bottle.
$249.
And I'm always the one who pushes back and tells them, no way. And don't get me wrong, a healthy diet and regular exercise are awesome for you. It's just that none of them are this simple, or even as scientifically supported as using the ingredients that are inside burn.
Firstly, the poorly dosed ingredients which go into each tub probably cost them pennies. And secondly, he is
Make a lot of
essentially trying
profit.
to insinuate that the benefits of diet and exercise are not as scientifically supported as his magic pills. And
That's what I was gonna say. He's trying to make it seem like, oh yeah, you know, eating healthy and working out and being active, you know, that's cool. But this pill, you'll get abs in 3 months. You know what I'm saying? And so all that preys on is, I'm sorry to say, lazy people. People who are, and not all of them are lazy. I took fat burners back, you know, when I was a few years after high school. I took fat burners. But it preys on the placebo people, you know, a placebo, and the people who are looking for ways to cut corners. Like, yeah, you know, I can work out 3 to 5 days a week and find time and watch what I eat. That's too hard. I can just take a pill. Like, and unfortunately, there's a lot of people out there that actually believe it. That's how these dudes are making all this money. Stop being lazy, bro. You get out what you put in. You go in the gym, you eat right, you look good. You eat crap, like crap, and don't work out, you don't look good. It's that simple, man. Stop looking for shortcuts, bro.
that's one of the big problems with this company. They get things the wrong way around, often intentionally, for the sake of profit. What you are looking at now is the nutrition pyramid, with the most important aspects of nutrition towards the bottom, and the least important at the top. Sculpt
Calorie
Nation
intake.
try and promote their supplements like it's the other way around. This doesn't exactly look like a company you can trust.
Yeah, they look
But
like,
if
they're like
things weren't
criminals.
already bad enough, the company's Trustpilot reviews are some of the worst I've ever seen, with
Man.
most reviewers calling them scammers and frauds.
Do your
There are many
research.
claims of unauthorized charges to members' cards of as much as $477.
And they charging people's cards. Wow, see some real life scammers. I checked my credit card tonight and had a $477 charge from this company. I've never heard of them, nor have I expressed interest on buying anything from them. Based on the reviews, I'm not the only one with an unauthorized charge on my card. I had to cancel my card. Thanks, Sculpt Nation. I don't even know you. So these dudes are charging people's cards who haven't even bought supplements or anything from them. Shady, shady, shady. Like, it's obviously you shouldn't be scamming anybody, but or making unauthorized charges, but you so bold, you're not even just charging people that's actually buying your supplements so you can maybe try to lie about it. You charge the people who don't even know you. So what that tells me, y'all, they stealing data. They either stealing or buying data, people's credit card information from somewhere, and they so bold they just gonna charge it. That's a lawsuit, man. Like, what kind of a company doing it? That's BS, bro. That's criminals. That's criminal.
So in
Can't do that shit.
conclusion, I think it's safe to say that this is a company to avoid.
Yeah, better do your research, man. Stay away. And that's
So
anything
what's
else.
next for VShred?
Do your research.
Well, currently, they seem to be focused on expanding their clothing line, and I must give them credit. They're yet to make a major balls up of this, ignoring their stupidly high prices, of course. Here we have a pair of some of the brightest leggings that I've ever seen, priced at $65. A quick search on Alibaba, and you can find a strike.
They doing drop shipping from Alibaba. Got a Shopify store set up and doing drop shipping from Alibaba and AliExpress. $65, but you could get them for $5 on Alibaba. So they're making a $60 profit off some yoga pants, and all they doing is slapping their logo on it. They probably cost, I don't know, a few cents. Shady, shady, shady. Please don't buy this, y'all.
Strikingly similar pair for 90% less. It's safe to say that they're making a crazy profit out of anyone unfortunate enough to shop there. And that's all I really need to say about the clothing. At least in this case, customers can see what they are getting. And the company doesn't try and use any pseudoscience infused marketing here, making this one of VShred's most genuine products yet. I believe the company as a whole is going to make a lot more money over the next few years. Even though there's people I'm sure VShred has genuinely helped, the company's hunger for profits at the expense of the customer overshadowed this. You see, there are just so many better places to get your information, supplements and clothing, which is why I strongly encourage you to avoid VShred at all costs.
Pizza or salad?
Cash Nasty. Cash Nasty did a video on it. If y'all don't know, that's Cash Nasty. He's a NBA 2K gaming YouTuber. He got in real good shape the past few years, so I know he actually did a video on that. That's crazy, man. That's crazy, bro. Sad part is you're gonna have a lot of people that aren't gonna do their research because they're lazy, that want to find shortcuts, that aren't gonna read reviews and just type in VShred on YouTube and see this video. They're gonna spend their money because they want to get in shape, and it's sad because they playing off of people's, people want to get in shape. People have dreams and hopes, and they're preying off of that. Unfortunately, people who just aren't knowledgeable on fitness or supplements. But anyway, that's crazy, man. If you like the video, please comment, subscribe to the channel. Comment down below any more videos you want me to watch. Anything in the fitness community, just anything in general. But without further ado, King HD, man, we out.
Hi, make sure you subscribe to this channel, and I'll give you my phone number. Make sure you turn on your notification bell. Bye.
All right, I take that.